guys, it's James with the Rambling Dasher, and welcome to another episode of Dashing in the Dark. So we just got another order for $6. I will accept that one, even though it's got a little bit of a delivery to it. But so heads up, it's Dashing in the Dark, which just means this is the part 2, if you want to call it, of the early dash, and the whole night is like about 6 hours, except I started an hour late today, so today's only 5 hours. But one good thing about today so far is that we are already at about $83. And our goal is $100 for every 6 hour night that we do. So we're at 83 with about an hour and 40 to go. We just accepted a $6 order that'll put us up there a little bit. And then yeah, move on from there. So that'll put us at about 90, 89, and then we need 11 more bucks. So fingers crossed we can get that taken care of and get over that hurdle. It'll be a good night if we can do that. And it looks like a lot of lights going on in the parking lot of this place that I got to pick up. So I don't know, but anyway, we'll get in there. If they're gonna take a long time, I might just skip out on them, because I've already waited over 30 minutes at Papa John's once tonight, so I don't feel like doing it at this place. So hopefully we can get in and out pretty quick. Fingers crossed anyway. Now this side of their parking lot is totally empty, so maybe it's just brake lights of people leaving. But yeah, so oh yeah, I know there's a lot of rambling going on there, and that's why they call us the Rambling Dasher. So hopefully you've stuck around for the first 2.5 minutes. But so tonight, as at every night, we just do a ride along if you haven't seen us before, and go through all the things that a dasher might have to go through to make a little money here and there. What I do to make extra money. I've already got 3 orders with extra cash tips on them tonight. So and we're gonna shoot for some more. So anyway, I'm gonna run in and grab this order, and we'll catch you on the other side. You won't even know I'm going. All right, guys, just got a salad from the pizza place, and it is 8 miles away, 14 minutes. So let's just get down there as fast as we can. It looks like it stays on the back highway here, and goes towards Little Rock. So we'll take about a 30-minute detour to get down there and back, and then hope I get another $10 order after that, because I don't want to dash down that way. That is, oh yeah, I know where, well, yeah, I know where this is. I'm surprised it takes 14 minutes, but probably so. That's a long ways down there. I don't know if this thing is... yeah, I don't know. Just goes through a bunch of lights. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna get down there, see what we can get. Just a heads up from you guys, I know from the last video we finished up on a good note, and I know I've already mentioned this. We are sitting at about 983 plus this $6 order, which will put us at 89. And we're shooting for 100, as we do every night. Oh, I did get a message saying that this is interesting. I don't know, it's gone up there. I got a notification from DoorDash earlier, but they have this new thing called Platinum Pass, and I achieved a 1 platinum pass today. So the use a platinum pass to keep your platinum level rewards for 1 week if you don't meet the reward level requirements. So if I drop below platinum for whatever reason, I can use this pass, and it'll be good for, I guess, a week. So I ran into a situation recently that I went out of the country for a month, and part of that, well, it just was, I went on vacation for a month, and we took a trip to Portugal. We got an apartment in Lisbon and stayed there for a month. But when I came back, I had all good numbers except the one statistic that puts you up to platinum, from gold to platinum, and that was number of deliveries in the last 30 days. You have to have 100 deliveries, and I normally keep like 150 to 180 deliveries every given day. You know, like this today, I logged back in, I'm at 166, right? And I dashed on Monday, and today's Wednesday, so I don't dash on Tuesdays. So and now I'm back up over 170 something, I don't know what, like 173, 174, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so, but when we came back from Portugal, I just was like, hey, I'm just gonna go in there, hit start dashing, and go on about my business. Well, guess what I didn't do? When you don't have platinum, you can't just click dash now. So I had to schedule my dashes. So that first week was hit or miss as to whether I was going to dash or not. So I was kind of frustrated in that regard, because I knew I was going to have to do it. I just forgot to do it. And I was supposed to go in the week before from Portugal, and I didn't set myself a reminder, and never crossed my mind. So anyway, so having this, a platinum pass, and you can earn up, I think you can only earn 3, and they'll hold it for you. Excuse me. What I don't know is, and my guess is that if you get platinum, let's say, the main reason most people drop from platinum, if they're dashing on the regular, is that they will, their acceptance rate will drop, right? And if your acceptance rate drops, then you don't have platinum, and you don't get priority orders. Well, and you don't have the ability to dash now, which is very convenient, instead of having to try to remember to schedule everything. Now I go ahead and schedule even if I'm platinum, because we'll talk about that another time, but I do try to schedule that. It's for very selfish reasons, but I do it. So whenever I go out there and drop the status, my guess is that just because you've dropped, because your AR has dropped below 70, that you're still going to have an AR below 70. If you keep dashing and getting priority order and you're below 70, and the week goes by, then you're going to have to get back up above the 70 before your week is over. Because, I mean, the thought is, hey, I could dash and dash and dash and dash, and my AR is dropping because they're just sending me crap orders. So I don't know, but I don't know that they would do that, but maybe. I mean, I don't know. A lot of the orders I get seemingly are still crap orders, but then sometimes people give me cash tips and things like that, or extra cash tips. So I feel very fortunate that I'm at this place right now that I'm about $20 an hour. I will have delivered this one and we'll be up there right at $20 an hour. Well, and even more, because I'll be at $90 after 4 hours. So a little bit over $20 an hour. I only need $10 in the last hour. Anyway, something I always try to do at the beginning and again at the end of every episode is go over my rating. So my acceptance is going up to 82. My completion rate is at 100. My on-time delivery is at 79, which it was in its 60s last week. Is when that thing just started. Before that, I don't think it really worked right, and they've updated that piece of the software, and it looks kind of cool. And it says it's going to have meaning in that the higher your on-time delivery rate, the more potential you to get orders, or good orders, or the best orders. So, I mean, they say that about being platinum as well, but this is just maybe just a way to judge two different platinum drivers, and one has a 90% on their on-time deliveries, the other one has a 68 like I had. So I'm trying to get that number back up there, or not back up. It used to be sitting at 93 for a long time. A long time. And then all of a sudden, after I got back from Portugal, it dropped to 92. And I was like, what the heck? But it just sat at 92. And then all of a sudden, one day I come in, it's like 72 or 73 or 68 or something. I was like, what the heck is going on with this? Then I realized that they've updated the app and they're keeping track of it. And then I see either an email or something saying, hey, this is what this means. And I'm like, all right, game on. So to me, I like these numbers games where it's like me against this game and I like try to beat the score, you know? So I'm trying to get the best I don't try to keep the best AR, I try to keep it above 70. But on time delivery, you know, things are going to happen, and you're going to sit there waiting for 30 minutes on 2 orders from Papa John's, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. So on time 79, 5.0 customer rating. So I've worked really hard to get a 5.0 customer rating, and any next customer can come in and give me a 1-star, but the last 100, and I don't know, this is what I don't like about this, is like with the customer rating, is you don't know when you get rated again. Now I will know, but I don't know the timing of it, because it might do it overnight, it might not post it immediately, right? So those kind of things. But anyway, I got a 5.0. I check this all the time. I've had 5.0 I don't know, maybe since before I went to Portugal in May. But it's not without a lot of hard work to keep the 5.0s, but I think that the people that I dash with, for the most part, if they're going to take the time to give you a rating, my hope is that they're going to give me a 5.0. Or a 5-star, or whatever they do. I don't even know how it works. I've never ordered off of DoorDash. So but I got that. I got 177 deliveries in the last 30 days. and I'm up to 28.14 on my lifetime deliveries. So we're getting up there on the lifetime deliveries. I think another, I don't know, another week or two, I will be at 3,000. Well, probably more than a, because I'm only doing 177, and I need about 187 right now to hit 3,000. So that's another month. I bet I got today that said he drives to this area, to DoorDash, from an hour and a half away. Where there's, I don't know if DoorDash even has a zone where he lives, but he said he drives an hour, and it takes him about an hour and a half to get here every whatever days that he comes up here, and he usually makes $150 to $200 a day. I'm like, dadgum, that's a long drive here and back, and he stays and gets 15, 20 orders a day, and goes home with $150, $200. So I don't know. I'd be tired. I'm tired right now. Well, mainly because I've stayed up too late working puzzle the last couple nights, and then other than that, stayed up too late doing nonsense of just looking at my phone. Somehow or another, I need some willpower to put the phone down. We'll work on that another day, though. Alright, I'm at this apartment complex, and I gotta figure out where this place is, so we will catch you on the other side. Alright, guys. I just had to decline another order for like $7.75 just because it took me further into Little Rock, and I do not want to go further into Little Rock. So if you're already getting that direction, you got to hit pause before you drop that order off, which I'm kind of hitting myself in the head for not doing that, but oh well. And I hate to turn down $7.75, but it's in a bad direction that I can't afford to go in this late at night. I can't see. This apartment seemed bad enough because I can't see squat out here. These apartments actually are the worst as far as the numbering system goes, just because you can't see the building number, right? Number one. Number two, you can't see the apartments are only numbered 1 through 12. Or is that right? Yeah, 1 through 12. And so if you go to 1 through 12, and they're not numbered by the number of the apartment. So when you go to a door, it just says number 1, number 2. You go to the next building and you go to it, and it says number 1 or number 2. Sorry. And so forth. So and at nighttime, you cannot see a number on the building at all. I had my camera, I had the light from my phone shining up on the side of the building to see the building number, and then just to see that it's the right building number, and then I had to walk around the back to see the building or the door number. So it's very frustrating in that regard, because you could easily not know the building number. I don't know who or why they would do that, you should just pay a couple extra dollars per unit and put on there the number and a 4-digit number. If it's building number 20, put 2004 for unit number 4. I mean, how hard is that? Don't just put 4. Another thing you apartments need to do is put a light on the dang freaking apartment number. How is people supposed to see that? You can't see it. And some of them have freaking trees in front of them. I'm like, thanks, you got a tree right in front of the building number. Not that I could see it in the dark anyway, but you can't even see that one in the daylight. Please, people, come on. Alright, it's going to be a little tight getting this order here, getting this $100, unless I just get one decent order. But if I don't get a couple of them, and we're already stretching into 10 after 9, I still have a good 62, 63 minutes of walking to do, so I could go a little bit late, so I don't have to be back exactly at 10 o'clock, but ideally. Ideally. So one thing I will say, that if you are new to dashing, or you happen to be in a saturated area, and I talked to this guy earlier, he comes in from an hour and a half away and dashes in the area that I live, and I say more power to him. So a little trick that I do, just to weed out some of the new people, or the people who don't pay attention, who don't get on there and schedule their dashes like a week in advance. So I have platinum, but I go out there and schedule my time. And if I do it and other platinum dashers block their time, then it keeps the new people or the non-priority people out. Now that could be good or bad, but the reality is that priority people, they can dash anytime they want to dash, right? So all I do by blocking myself is keeping one person with the inability to dash, because I've blocked that time. So I don't feel bad about it. I think that people have to go out there and do like I did, and bust my butt to get platinum status and hold on to it. And there's plenty of people on Facebook groups that say, "Oh, well, I don't play that game, and I get plenty of money." I would go so far as to say that most of those people live in their parents' house, or they're getting assistance from somewhere. I don't have the luxuries of saying, no, I'm going to turn away all that money. I'm not going to get out there and bust it and take those $6 or $5 orders, or even $4 orders. I'm not going to bust it to keep my platinum status, because the platinum status, at the end of the day, I don't feel like I would have had any possibility of getting $90 by 9 o'clock on a 1 hour short night. So Alright, I'm gonna turn this. I'm still about a mile or so away, but I'm gonna turn it back on and hope that it doesn't take me back the other direction. Because there's one thing I can tell you about that direction is that they probably do have a shortage of drivers over that way. And I don't want to get sucked into it. Ugh, man, I'm tired. I'm going to do my best to go to bed by midnight tonight. I still got to go get all this walking done, which just means that I won't be in bed by midnight. Fingers crossed shortly thereafter. Alright, DoorDash, give me an order. I need a $12 order. I'm sitting at about $89. So I need a $12 order. I would take 11. This is where I say these things as they're not really jokes, but I really believe that there's an algorithm in there, right? And that algorithm looks to say, hey, this guy over here hasn't made very much money in the time that he's been working. This guy over here is sitting at $90 in 4 hours. He's well over $20 an hour. So let's spread some of this orders over to the people who don't have near as much money tonight. And I'm just like, no! I gotta get $100. Come on, don't screw with me. So I'm sitting here in Bryant, and I'm just like, come on, give me an order or two. I need some money. So I've turned it on. I don't know. It hasn't been 5 minutes yet, but still, I would think that I would have an order by now. Come on, Wingstop. There's so many cars down there. There's the Meltdown. 9 freaking miles. Good night. Where is the Meltdown though? It's one of those crazy stores inside another store. I don't know where the heck it is. I think it's inside the Denny's. And 9 times out of 10, this Meltdown place, which I think is inside of Denny's, if it says Denny's or any of their little cosplay restaurants, they turn out to be crap orders. Either number one, you show up to Denny's and there's no one there. Is this going? I don't know where the hell I'm going. Okay, I'm going the right way. It doesn't say. Let's see. VR virtual brand. Yep, Denny's. Fingers crossed, $9. Even though it's got 9 miles or something like that, it seems to be mainly freeway miles. So, and down in Benton, so maybe I can get one more order after that, and make it home. This is not going to be good as far as I just don't feel comfortable knowing that this is a freaking Denny's. Because they absolutely suck, is what they do. So fingers crossed, we'll get over there. They'll have this. They'll be open. The people will be nice. They'll be in there making it or have it ready, and I can grab it. Get on the. One good thing about Denny's is it's relatively close to the freeway, so I can just jump on the freeway pretty easy from there. And so here goes. Fingers crossed. All right. I'm gonna pick this food up and we'll catch you on the other side. Alright. That was a Christmas miracle. They had the order in there ready. I can't get my seatbelt on. Alright, so 8 miles, 13 minutes. So that puts us in a range of almost to, I can't do math anymore, 9:38. So that gives me about 20 minutes to get another couple dollars, because unless these people give me a tip, it's going to leave me a couple dollars short. So fingers crossed we can knock this thing out, get another quick order, get it delivered, go home and get the steps in, get in bed. So we've got to go, well, I don't know how far I've got to go. It says to get on the actual freeway, not stay on the access road. So I'm pretty sure we've got to go quite a ways down here. It says 7 miles. I don't know how far I've got to be on the freeway though. So 3 miles on the freeway. So that means 3 miles off the freeway. So fingers crossed it's not too bad. 3 miles off the freeway though is not the greatest. This thing is taking me. I think I'm gonna stay on the freeway and go down another exit though, because that's taking me a lot of back roads when I can just go down to the next exit and hopefully be there a little bit quicker. It looks like a lot more straight shot going the other direction to the next exit or so. Make sure that, yeah, I think I can get there faster going the other way. So we'll find out. So we're down to 9 minutes. It smells like a gas leak out here. I don't know what the heck people are doing. You start smelling weird things and you just hope it's not your car. Oh, I hope they're not, I don't know, they may be doing construction down here too, which may have just, I don't know. Well, we'll just take our chances, right? We will take our chances. Hopefully they haven't mucked up the exit that I want to take. I know back in the day they used to do that stuff all the time. And it's like, yeah, we closed that exit. So they're doing some kind of work on the interstate at nighttime, so they move all the barrels out. And truthfully, if I'm not mistaken, this is my first drive down into Benton tonight. I have not been down here at all. So they're doing work on both the access road and they got a bunch of barrels on the freeway. And 3 lanes knocked down to 2 lanes. And on the access road, maybe it's knocked down to 1 lane up there. I can't tell really. So, and they put up a barricade wall. So I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're building another on-ramp or something. That would be nice. Now, oh wow, now they're shifting people over to this lane. Both of these exits is going to be half a dozen, 6 of the other. I don't know if Benton thinks that the freeway is their city roads and they need to jack them up just like they've done in the city of Benton, or what? Because they have tore up some streets in downtown, that's for sure. Alright, 5 minutes away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get through this light. Oh, we made it. I think when I left, it was calculating to be there at 9:38, and now my phone says 9:36. So maybe taking a couple minutes off by going a different route. could have easily hit a couple of stoplights there too, but unfortunately I did not. And here's another one that I'm not hitting a red light. And zooming right on through. All right. One more minute. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Oh, I just missed the road. We're just gonna put it in reverse. No backup camera here. I don't see anything. I wish my backup lights would put off more light back there. Alright, we are close. We are close. Let's see. Maybe it's the people who left the outdoor light on, but they still don't have mailboxes or street numbers on their freaking house. Oh, I hate this. That's gotta be it though. We'll just shine a light up in here. See if we see a number anywhere. And we don't. No numbers. Alright. I'm gonna just take a stab and hope that this is it. So I will deliver this food and see you on the other side. Alright. That has put me up to $88.04 plus 11, which is $99. And I just hit decline on another order. So we're gonna be in the 70s before the night's over on our AR, but it was $3.25, and I was like, I could take it and it'll put me up over 100, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of this neighborhood. Oh, I am lost now. I had no idea where I was. And I don't know how I got there. But I know where I'm at. I think I know where I'm at. I think I know where I am. Oh, they must have had they must have had their every third Thursday in Benton because the downtown streets are blocked off. I wonder if they just turn the DoorDash off to Rock and Roll Sushi whenever they have that, because it would not be good have to do that. Alright. One more order with 18 minutes to go. And I might not even get it. I might have should have took that $3 order. I might have should have took the $3 order. Alright, there's Arby's. There's McDonald's. And you know what? There was a challenge or something at McDonald's, and I don't think I got it. It was like, had to do 6 deliveries by some date out of McDonald's, and I don't think I got it. And you got a 10-piece chicken nugget or something like that for free. I mean, if I did get it, they didn't notify me about it. But I probably didn't get it. I don't get a lot of McDonald's orders. I used to get them all the time. Alright, we're passing the pizza places. We're going down here where Sonic and Taco Bell and Wendy's and Popeyes and Burger King are possibly all still open. We got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing. This is what DoorDash will do to you sometimes. They will ghost you. Oh, $8.90 for 4 miles at McDonald's. Alright, which McDonald's is it? It's the one that we just went past. I'm going to make a U-turn right in the middle of this street here and go back the way I came. Alright, so I just said we hadn't had a McDonald's, and here we got a McDonald's. And it's for $8.90, I think it said. So, and only 4 miles. So that puts us well over the $100 mark with tip included. So, yay for us. We hit the $100 mark on a Wednesday. Woohoo! But here I go again, counting the eggs before they hatch. Counting the chickens before they hatch. It has bitten me before. On the last order. And you get there and you're like, yeah, we don't have that order. Oh, well fine. Oh, that order's already been picked up by another driver. Oh, well that's nice. And then I'm stuck for 30 minutes dealing with the outcomes. Oh, sorry, that order, there's no address visible in the map system. I had that happen once on the last order. I don't know if if I'm gonna be able to get through here. Alright, they're cleaning off the McDonald's driveway, which is nice. Alright, I hope their freaking door's open. I hate to have to drive through. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, guys. This place is on the way home. I have your order headed that way. Send the meme. Boom, boom. Directions. I'm gonna go back and pause orders after delivery. Cause I am finito. Finito. So, another successful night of dashing in the dark. So, stick a fork in me, because I am done. We're gonna put that baby to bed. Alright, so yeah, we should have upwards of 96, maybe 97, plus $11 in cash tips. So not a bad gig for tonight. Especially after starting an hour late. Makes me wonder if I should start an hour late every day. What happens when you pull up on brake lights? You get red face. I think I'm gonna have to go up here and make a U-turn to get back to it, because there's lots of little concrete medians along this section of this road. I've delivered to this place quite a few times. go deliver this, and we'll do a wrap up after this. So, yeah, hang on. All right, guys. 4 hours, 56 minutes, $96.94 in cash, or in whatever, in this dash. 11 out of 15. That particular one was $2 with a $6.90 tip. So thank you guys very much for that tip. And end dash. Yes, end dash. 96.94. 4 hours and 57 minutes, 11 out of 15. Total for the week is 207.09. I don't know what kind of tips I got on Monday, but today I got about $11, so that put us at really at 107.94. We'll just say 108 because I know I had some extra change in that cash tip. But yeah, let's see if we had any ratings or anything. So we are at 81% on our AR, 100% on, oh look, I got up to 80 on our on time. It still says needs improvement. 5.0, 180 deliveries in the last 30 days, so inching on up there. And then still at 28.14 on the overall. So hey, thank you guys for sticking with me. It's much appreciated. If anybody ever asked about watching videos, it's best to watch them all the way through because it really helps the person that's doing it. And the more people that watch it all the way through, the more that the algorithm will show it to other people, so it gives them an opportunity to watch it as well. So but anyway, I appreciate it. Happy dashing if you're dashing out there. If you're thinking about dashing, I encourage it. It's a brainless activity. Sometimes it can be stressful, sometimes you can get cynical about things, but at the end of the day, to me it's easier than my day job. Somebody tells me what to do and I can go do it, right? If anybody has any questions about anything DoorDash related or anything else, feel free to reach out to me. Check out those affiliate links down below. There's a lot of different things going on there, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it can help us out and maybe save you a little bit as well on some of them. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.